What's up, guys? Um, it's 5 o'clock p.m. I got out of work at 3. Ate some pizza. Drying some laundry, some carpeting from the bathroom. When was it? Today's what? 28. 2 days ago, I got my MJ movie. It's funny because I only saw the special features, which I think is way better than the actual movie. You need to see it. But I mean, I love this movie. It's like the best movie of all time. MJ, man. It's funny because they came out on January 26th. 26 is like my number. Like, I like that number just for the fact that my birthday's on June 26th. And he actually died a day before my birthday. So that's weird. Anyways, so, like, I get frustrated. Not frustrated, but I mean stressed out. Because, I mean, I like to stay active. I like to go to school. I like to work. I feel better, but it's just still not enough. Like right now, I just got out of work at 3, so I don't have nothing to do. It's like no homework. I don't really have anything to clean because my parents came the other day and my dad actually like steamed the carpet because before I leave in April, they won't take my deposit money, because it's so dirty. So I didn't. He did it for me, which was awesome. So it's like man. And then I'm having these dreams with my husband where it's like we're always out and having a great time together, and it's like repetitive, and it's not like I don't want to dream about my husband, but it makes me sad because it's like it's not helping my emotions, I guess, but it just sucks because he left in January 18. It's not even February yet, and it's already like, ugh. I have to wait till April 30th, which is for 3 months or whatever, and stuff like that. Ugh. Don't get married. But and it's not like I go out either, because on weekends I work because I need the money. Um, so once I'm here at home, it's like, shit, what do I do? And then I can't even talk to my husband a lot on the phone because they're very strict over there. But I mean, I see him on cam sometimes. I've seen him on the cam a few times, which makes it so much better. Trust me. You don't know how it makes me feel when I see him on the cam. Because I mean, as long as I can see him or hear his voice, it's like enough for me. So I just can't wait for April. It gets really frustrating because, see, I can't even look at the camera because I feel like I'm gonna cry. But I mean, that's why I avoid talking to his family. That's the reason I don't talk to his family, is because I don't want to talk about Ronnie, because I'm gonna get emotional if I talk about Ronnie. You know. That's why I don't see his family either, because I know they're just gonna talk about him in the army, and I don't want to talk about that. You know what I mean? It's like I want them to ask me about different stuff, like school or my family and all other things. I mean, they do ask me about all that, but I mean, the subject of my husband and army always comes back, and I just don't like talking about it. While he's not here. You know. Anyways, so I was at the store at my job, and some dude came up to me, and he's actually in the reserves, or I don't know. He had the army suit, and I guess he works at the base that's pretty close to my house. And so I wasn't on the cashier. It was my coworker. And so I was taking I was taking my keys because I had them with me, and I guess he saw my keychains. It says Army wife, and he goes, "Oh, what job is your husband?" And I say, health specialist. He's like, "Oh, that's good." He's like, "Oh, it's tough, isn't it?" I'm like, "Yeah." And so he goes, "Yeah, I was thinking of going to the army, but I didn't want to stay away from my girlfriend or some shit like that." So I was like, "Oh yeah." So then he just says, I don't know, he goes, "Don't get too comfortable." And so I just look at him like, "What do you mean don't get comfortable?" In my head, I said, "Don't get too comfortable," as in don't cheat or, something like that. He goes, "Oh, because a lot of wives who have their husbands in the army, like he goes, I have a lot of army wives and they end up getting fat and ugly." So I'm like, why is this guy telling me that? He doesn't even know me, you know what I mean? So he goes, "Oh, do you go to school and stuff? You go to gym?" And I'm like, who the fuck are you to even ask me these questions? You don't know me, you know? Like, you knew me. Like, you don't ask, like, I don't know, like being all nosy and stuff. So I was like, yeah, because whatever. And so he's like, "Oh, that's good. That's good." So I was like, let me just walk away. So I went out and, don't get too comfortable. The guy said, "Don't get too comfortable." That's so funny. He also said because some of them don't work and stuff. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, um, I don't know. People are weird sometimes. Ugh. So yeah, now I'm known as a cat lady because all I do is talk about my cats all day. That happens. That's when talking about your cats, that's when you don't have a life. So, yeah. But you know what? I'd rather stay here than, you know, be some crazy wife out there, cheating on their husbands and shit. So, at least I'm a good wife.